and every Monday. Conversation taking place. All of it's real, some of it's funny. Kick your feet up if you like. At least your internet connected. Twist a blunt, pour a drink simultaneously. A separate perspective with respect. Being reflective with some fears. Couple hours out of your day, fire in the hole and cheers. Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and talk your shit, but make it funky, cause we all gon' sniff. Signing in King Coleman and them Gizzle. Come on and kick it for a little. Ain't no hating, we debating over topics big and little. If you're ready, let's get it. Let the greatness resume. Welcome to the conversation room. Tap in and tap share.
Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? What's up, Conversation Room? I'm your boy M Gizzle, aka God's homie. Over there, you know who that is.
It's your boy, man, Mr. King Coleman. Y'all already know what it is. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for tapping in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Conversation Room podcast. We appreciate y'all out there. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it do. We need y'all to hit the share on the stream, man. Hit like on the stream. Share this bad baby up.
Absolutely, absolutely. Man. So how your day been going, bros?
What up, y'all?
You was on mute that whole time.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to the TikTokers.
Well, I'm talking to the TikTokers when goddamn, in the middle of goddamn beginning of a show and you sitting there on mute talking to the TikTokers.
That's how I go. What up, though, y'all? What's good with it out there, man? And what's been up with you, man? How's everything going?
Shit, man. You know, I'm good, man. Chilling, blessed, trying to motivate the world and progress in my own life. You know what I'm talking about?
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah. You know, just trying to stay out the way and stay positive, man. You know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Shit.
Nothing wrong with that. We about to get ready to get this show live. Adriana, thank you. Adriana or Austin, whichever one of y'all it is. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. Appreciate it.
Adriana, Austin, what up, y'all? Thanks for tapping in with us. Salute to y'all. Highly appreciate it. Y'all know 9/11 was yesterday, I believe it was. Want to give a shout out to all the firefighters and the victims' families and everybody who was impacted during that situation. Many prayers and blessings to y'all.
Yes,
you know, that was definitely a black eye on American history, but the way everybody banded together and showed support to one another, that damn near wiped that black eye out. It made it a beautiful situation. So much support and love to the people impacted by that situation. You know, so we had a teacher at my high school and shit that was killed in that situation. So salute to her. Salute to Palo Verde High School, home of the Panthers. You know how we do. Yeah. As I sip on my Gatorade, you know, I'm fancy today. I'm drinking my Gatorade out of a cup today because you know I'm fancy. And shit.
You fancy with it,
man. Excuse me if I'm a little lackluster, off with my energy. Been a long ass day. Work been kicking my ass. This shit. You know, they gave me damn near a month to do 3 apartments, but I'm trying to knock them bitches out in 2 weeks, all 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? So I've been busting ass. Sergio, what up? What up, Juan? Thanks for tapping in with us. Highly appreciate it.
Tapping in. Yo, appreciate you. Everybody that's out there. If you out there in the comments right now, tag a friend in the comments and tell a friend to tap in. We about to get ready to jump into our first topic of discussion for the day, ladies and gentlemen. So if y'all out there and y'all in the comments right now, tag a friend and tell a friend to tap in.
Sergio say I'm just now making it to work right now. I'm late as fuck. Hey, it'd be like that sometimes, OG. It'd be like that sometimes, but shit, fuck. As long as you make it, shit. It's better to make it there late than not at all, shit.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact.
And shit, so you know what I'm saying? I hope you have a good night at work, man. I hope everything runs smoothly, peacefully. Shit.
Yes. Hope you have a great day. I already went and put in my hours for the night, man. I'm done with it. On to my next hustle, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Man. Yes,
Luke
sir.
G. See you out there, brother. Thank you for tapping in with your favorite guys one time for the one time.
Mook, what up, Juan? Thanks for tapping in with us, boy. You know, man. I don't even consider this a hustle, man. I love doing this shit right here, man. This shit just fun to me, shit. This shit is therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Shit. Sometimes.
Gotta dig it.
Sure, you know what I'm saying? This gives me an opportunity to rant, get some of the shit going on in my world off my chest.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Swear ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Sergio says there's been a lot of stuff about Earth lately. What's up with that? What you mean, bros? What you mean? What you been hearing about Earth, man? Sure. Like, I don't know what's going on with Earth, but I know with the United States, this shit is getting more and more fucked up. And shit. You know,
That's
Trump, Trump's sitting there with 37 indictments, 91 charges, but yet somehow, some way, he's still able to run for president. Freaking the governor of Florida, he trying to fuck up American history in schools and shit.
Yeah,
Freaking then,
trying to do that.
Man, then the governor out here in New Mexico, this bitch didn't put a 30-day ban on open carry and concealed weapons and shit. So now citizens who own their firearms cannot walk around with the motherfuckers freely like how they should, while criminals and shit sitting there strapped up. And then shit. Then the bitch talking about she basically said fuck the Constitution and shit. And shit crazy.
Man, y'all know these people don't know how to live on the world.
Man. All right, Sergio say like it's flat or spiritual aliens. And then he say those are smoke screens for what's to come. What up though, bro? Hey, you know what? Honestly, man, I believe it. Because it seems like whenever there's like, because politicians already try to hide their bullshit as much as they can. There's never really a light shown on politics and shit like it is right now, unless there's something bigger going on in the background. So I really do agree with you on that. I really do. There really are smoke screens for something that's bigger to come and shit. And that's probably why the lady trying to take away everybody's guns and shit, because you know whatever's about to hit is going to have everybody ready to shoot up some shit. So she really probably trying to get them guns off the street and shit and because you know what's about to come. And shit. Move G say,
we definitely gonna find out though.
Move G say, my woman is the earth. See, there's so many jokes I could come with that, but I respect everybody. But I'm glad that you feel that way about your woman. And I'm glad you feel that way about your woman. Every man should feel that way about their woman. Shit. Yeah. Mine is the earth, the moon, and the stars. She's the sun that holds the gravitational pull and makes everything move. Yeah. It's some shit like that. I don't know.
Say some shit like that. All right, M.
Yeah. All right, so, excuse me. So we got a good show for y'all today, man. We're gonna be talking about adulting and some parenting shit and some of this shit and some of that shit. But we got a good show for y'all.
Yes, we do.
I know I got a couple of questions, you know what I'm saying, about growing up, thinking about what's really important in life. My partner got some questions for y'all, and we're gonna see how this thing rolls on out.
Yes, we is.
You want to kick it off for the good people?
Yeah, we can get ready to. I can tap in with something. All right, man. Here we go. Let's start off with this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I've been discussing this particular topic with my lady for a while now because when I first was told this, maybe a month or two, maybe 3 months ago, it was new to me. And I've been a parent for a minute. But this information was kind of new to me. So I want to know how y'all feel about this. So the question up is, how do you feel about your 12-year-old daughter having the right to not have you in the doctor's office with them? Again, I repeat, the question is, how do you feel about your 12-year-old daughter having the right to not have you in the doctor's office with them?
Me personally, I'm okay with it being that, you know what I'm saying? First off, I trust my daughter enough to understand when something is right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? By 12 years old, she should have an understanding of what's appropriate and what's inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly feel like there's no need for me to really be in there with my 12-year-old daughter, especially if she got some woman shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any problems with that personally.
I don't know, man. I'm a little different with that, bro. I feel like, I don't know. It's circumstances. I don't feel comfortable with another adult asking my kids questions that's personal like that. Like, and I can't be around them. I don't know. I just don't. I don't like basically not having parental control over my child, my young child. Like, yeah, I can trust that my child to know right and wrong, but it's like, I want to know what the fuck y'all in there talking about. I want to know if you went in there and you fucked around and told this doctor that you might be pregnant, type of shit. But you ain't telling me this. You ain't telling your parents this. You know what I'm saying? Because for whatever reason, and when we go to the doctor's office where we should be able to sit in on this type of information, they got the right to ask you, my 12-year-old, 13-year-old, do you want your parents in here with you? And if they say no, then they got the right to make me leave that room. I don't fucking feel like that's supposed to be the case.
Okay, so now, but like you get, to me, I don't feel like you gotta look at it like this, right? If your daughter is not comfortable with telling you that she may be pregnant, at least she's letting somebody know. You know what I'm saying? That's a medical professional. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that we supposed to have that type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily respect, but that like that doctor's looking at zoo, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the child, zuzus and wham whams, you know what I'm saying? Looking at yours or the child's or whoever's body parts and shit. So I feel like I'd rather my child at least tell the doctor this information so that the doctor could give her the right information on how to handle the situation compared to her not telling me, her mom, the doctor, not telling anybody.
I get that.
There may be a lot of things that child, you know what I'm saying, just not comfortable with telling you.
Okay, what if this child is pregnant? Now, the doctor not going to tell her you need to get an abortion or any of that shit. The doctor going to really give her an option. Do you want to keep this baby or do you not want to keep? Like, they going to ask the child that at 12 years old, 13 years old. I get it that they got their private. We looking at their privates too. Initially, if a motherfucker hurt down there before they go to the hospital, a parent going to check them out. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like we about to see something that we ain't accustomed to seeing, but it's like, how do you put a preteen, a 12-year-old, 13-year-old in a position to make a life-changing decision without supervision? They can't go to the store legally and buy no alcohol, buy no motherfucking tobacco. They can't do none of this shit. They can't even vote. But you want to sit here and tell me that I should be okay and comfortable with my daughter making a life-changing decision like that because I can't be in the room and okay. Y'all in here talking amongst yourselves?
But
like,
see,
I just feel like...
But see, I think there's a difference between a child being able to tell the doctor or whoever that, okay, I don't want my dad or my mom in here with me, compared to I want to get an abortion and they not telling you that the child getting an abortion. I believe that they still have to give parents consent to do surgery and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or these type of procedures. So if that is the case, I'm pretty sure that the parent's still going to find out that the child is pregnant or whatever. But besides that, now to your comment that you just made about checking, me personally at 12 years old, if my child tell me that she's hurting down there, I'm not inspecting that motherfucker. We going straight to the doctor. I'm not looking down there. That's as there. I feel like at a certain age, see me, I stopped giving my kids baths and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 daughters. I stopped giving them baths and shit at a certain age. As soon as they got old enough to clean themselves, that's when I allow them to do it. I don't want nothing to do with that area. If there's something going on with that area, either your mom taking care of that or the doctor taking care of that. I'm not handling that ain't, I'm not dealing with.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about like you in general or me in general. I'm talking about a parent in general. What I'm saying is for that to be the reason, like the doctor looking at they woo-hoo, all that shit, like it's not like a parent hasn't done that with that child. Not saying that at those ages or things like, so it's not like it's going to be something that's uncomfortable. My thing is, it's more about, I don't want my kid talking about nothing to another adult. I don't give a fuck what your profession is. Like, I'm still that child's guardian. I'm still that child. I'm still the person that's in charge of that child's well-being. I feel like it's not right for that to be the case. Now if my child was 16, 17, those type of ages, and okay, I would be more understanding with that. But when you're talking about 12 and 13 little ass kids going in there and unsupervised from their parents, I feel like that just don't make no sense. We ain't got to be in there like, no, I want to say that. I sit there and be quiet as hell, but I want to be able to observe what the fuck is being said in here.
Okay, so now tell me this, right? Once again, so what happens with the way that like I understand what you're saying, right? But like I said, what happens when the child is like, damn, okay, so my dad got to be in here too? Fuck it, I'm gonna just keep everything to myself because I don't want him knowing. And so in that case, I'm gonna just keep it secret and ain't nobody knowing. You know what I'm saying? Then what happened? Or tell me this: how you feel about kids seeing psychiatrists and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because when a child goes see a child psychologist or child therapist, they in there one-on-one with the therapist. And once again, the child is telling the therapist things that they don't want the parent to know. And they can't tell the parent because it's between the parent and patient. I mean, it's between the doctor and patient confidentiality.
I get that, but that's different than bringing home a baby at 13 years old.
But that's the thing, though. If the child is going to keep the shit secret from everybody because you sitting in there, the child still going to bring up baby home at 13 years old. Only difference is the child ain't going to have no medical care done to her. You know what I'm saying? Because until it's too late. At least if she go and tell the doctor in confidence and confidentiality about what's going on, then something could be done ahead of time. But now if you're going to be breathing down her neck because you want to know everything, but she don't want you to know because she afraid or whatever the case may be, then nobody's going to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you want that knowledge of what's going on, but sometimes it's best to just allow the child to have that one-on-one with the doctor and let them talk about what's going on, because the child is not going to go to the parent about everything that we may want them to. But let's pause it right there.
Exactly. That's why we need to sit in on that shit when they are talking, because at the end of the day, my thing is, I don't know what type of advice you giving my child.
Well, if
that's my problem. Like, I don't know what type of advice you giving my child. What are you telling my child that's
supposed to be the best advice? I mean, not the best advice, but it's supposed to be good advice. It's supposed to be helpful advice.
If your 12-year-old go see the doctor or whatever, and they go in there because she want to take a physical and get tested or whatever, and her lab work come back and she pregnant, that's confidential. And then that doctor asks that child, do you want to keep it? What are you planning on doing?
Okay, but
just like I found out, my girl told me, this is new to me. I found out that in the doctor's office, they ask your child, what do you identify as? Fuck you mean, what do I identify as?
Okay, but
like, I get it that it's a lot of this shit going on, but it's like, bro, some of this shit is weird to kids. Look. And it's a certain kind of way that you need to approach these kids with these type of conversations, and only parents would know that.
Right. All right, but like, let's be realistic, right? Let's be all the way realistic. If your child is pregnant at 12 years old, you fucked up in the first place as a parent.
That could be true. That could be very well true.
It's absolutely the truth. If your 12-year-old child is pregnant, then you fucked up. So you damn near lost the right to know everything that's going on and listening in on what's going on, because you already missed the whole motherfucking car that didn't hit her motherfucking ass. You didn't miss
that still don't make them the right to be able to do that though. Like, shit.
What?
Period.
Like, what right do you have if you, like, realistically, like, you not really doing your job as a parent if your 12-year-old is pregnant? So why now all of a sudden you want to be so involved in so motherfucking, I need to know what's going on with my child in the doctor's office? but yet you don't know what your 12-year-old doing in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways. If you ain't going parent your child and you ain't going to be paying attention to what they doing outside of the doctor's office, you know what I'm saying, while they out in the world, you ain't got no business trying to control what's going on.
I don't necessarily say that, because I know a lot of people. Now that's the thing though. Like, we can draw narratives and only make it a bad narrative. So you got a point. But I know people personally that got pregnant at a young age. And they got great parents or great mothers. They didn't get pregnant at a young age because they had terrible mothers. And at the same time, by that happening, that person that had a young babies at a young age, they turned out to be great mothers and raised great kids that's going to college and things like that. So it don't have to be a negative thing. Shit can happen. Like, you could be strict as hell, and you can let your kid go out one time because you being, all right, I'm gonna let you go out, and it can happen that time. That don't mean you wasn't paying attention. That just means shit can happen. But my thing is that it's like, I should be able to have some sort of control over that. By me being the person that's going to have to ultimately help take care of that extra kid, if that be the case, I'm going to have to be the person that's going to have to home these two children. I'm going to have to take care of this extra baby because my little young kid has to still go to school and finish it. So at the end of the day, by me not having no say-so on something that's a life-changing event for everybody involved, all I'm saying is I feel like that's not right to take that away from the parents. You know what I'm saying? When everything else that a child go through, you hold the parents accountable for. Every single thing, no matter how good you try to do it, you can have your weapon locked up and your kid can get to that bitch, kill a person, shoot themselves. You are liable. Like anything, your kid could do something, steal your car, go run somebody over. You gonna fuck around and be liable for that shit. So everything that your child does in the eyes of the world, the parent is responsible for. But you gonna tell me this one thing right here that seems like it's a major thing, you got a way to exclude me out of it? That's my only thing. Like, I ain't saying I gotta be in there dictating what's said and what's asked and how it's asked, but I want to be in there. I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hear what's being said, how it's being said, because I was flipped out when I heard that's how they was asking my kids at the doctor's office, like, what do you identify as? And my kids looking at them like, fuck you mean what I identify as? I'm a fucking boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe I can almost understand that that's the way the world is. You got to ask these questions, I guess. But it's like, some of us parents talk to our kids about these things. We don't need nobody else spewing shit in their ears, and we can't hear what y'all saying and how y'all saying it. Because a lot of things, I always say this, a lot of times it's not what you say, it's how you say the shit.
All right, so pause it right there. Let's get to some of these comments. These comments is building up. All right, so to the comment about the gun situation, the lady banning the guns, Mook G, he say they not never going to take the guns off the streets. We know how to make them now, so go right ahead. Right, see, and that's the thing right there is that I was saying, like, regular citizens, their guns going to be taken off, but the criminals, they still going to have their guns on the streets.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So all they doing is creating a more dangerous and hostile environment. So now to the question at hand here, Mook G say bullshit. Sean say bullshit. Mook G say doctors can be on some bullshit. Mook G say I want to be in there. Dottie say I ain't checking a 12-year-old cuckoo. I would take her to the doctor. That's what the doctor is for. After examination, the parents should be able to go in there. Right. Exactly. And then Dottie say exactly. And she was saying exactly to what I was saying. And then Rachel say kids need a safe place. Absolutely. And the doctor should be a safe place where they could go and talk to them freely and willingly without parents holding over their head. Dottie say, I am a parent of a 10-year-old. Why do you all think a parent is not allowed to go in there? Who told you this? A police can investigate a kid without the parent. Why do you think the doctors can? Was this a new article? this can't be a real situation. And then she go on to say, bottom line is, my kid having the baby either way, parents should have a positive, open relationship that makes the kid comfortable to share things. Bottom line, she's having the baby.
Shit.
Yeah, see that one I can't agree to that. I can't agree to that one because if
My kids talk to me about everything. I don't got those type of kids that keep secrets from me, that shy to tell me anything. So I'm not really personally worried about none of this because me and my children talk about anything and everything, even the shit that makes them uncomfortable. We still talk. I still try to get them to talk about it, and sometimes they'll talk to me about it. So I ain't never really worried about that at all.
Right.
But
right, so
hell no. You ain't about to be pregnant 12, 13, 14, none of that shit.
Right. Adriana, she says, I never told the doctor I was sexually active at 14 because my mom was always in the room and I was pregnant and didn't know till I was 4.5 months. And then, right, see, that's what I was getting at. You know what I'm saying? Some kids keep shit like that secret because their parents is in the room all the goddamn time. And so Dottie, she say, y'all do realize that there is always another person in there with the doctor. Those days are over for only the doctor being present. And then she also go address Adriana Austin Hernandez Rodriguez. I don't know why I just read your whole name like that. But she say, I'm not sure that they know what they are talking about. We are women, so we know what happens at the doctor. I think they are talking just to be talking right now. Shit, I thought we was on the same page. Shit. The hell?
What I know is they have the right to ask the parent to leave the room. That's what I do know. And all I'm saying is I don't never want to leave the room. I don't give a fuck what questions you about to ask them about whatever you about to ask them. I don't want to never have to leave the room. That's my whole thing. It don't got nothing else to do with nothing else. It's just that point right there. I feel like if my child got the right to say that I should say I got the right that I don't want to fucking leave. How is my child got rights is more than my rights over them? How is my child rights over me is higher than my rights over my child? I just don't get that part. And then we're going to be talking about this privacy here, but then when we go home, we're going to be telling motherfuckers, don't close no doors in my house. You know what I'm saying? Telling motherfuckers, you would take the doors off the hinges. Ain't no such thing as privacy in my house. We've all heard that shit growing up. One way or another. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I ain't saying that I got to be there answering questions for my child. I won't let my child talk. I just want to know what the fuck you asking my child.
All right, so then Dottie goes on to say, I think y'all need a woman on the panel when y'all talk about certain things. Y'all missing the mark on this one. All right, so break down what we missing then. Since we're missing the mark, let us know what mark we're missing. Then she say, parents do have a say-so. Where are y'all getting this information from? Don't say y'all. I ain't come up. I'm
not saying the parent don't have no say so. I'm saying when you asking you are asking these young children questions like that, I feel like an adult needs to be present. Not just an adult that works there, an adult that's in that child's life need to be present during these questions.
Yeah. And look, Dottie, I'm gonna be realistic with you, right? Because like you say that you think that we just talking at this point, whatever. But being that you done said that your child is having the baby regardless, that makes me question your way of thinking. Okay. The fact that you would allow your 12-year-old child to have a child, that makes me question your thinking. So
ain't no lesson in that to me.
Right, like okay, so she said the Miss Marcus parents have the say so and the parents are always present. Okay.
Man, your homeboy was just at the doctor's office 2 days ago. Your best friend was just at the doctor's office 2 days ago. 14 years old. The doctor asked the parents to leave the room so they could talk to him. That is a thing. Maybe it's not everywhere. Maybe it's not everywhere. So we living on two different lines. We like, all right, it's different where I'm at, so I don't understand where you're getting that from. But this is the thing where I'm at.
Right. All right. So Sergio, he say, right. They're still minors, no matter of the decisions they made without a parent. I think they still
Dottie,
should.
not your best friend.
They're not adults yet. And then Dottie say, I'm not killing the baby that God has allowed to form. That's a whole nother situation right there as far as the baby that God So should I comment on this one? All right, man. Look. So now you say you're not going to kill a baby that God has allowed to be formed. But here's the thing to that, right? With as many fucked up children that God allows to be formed, children with disabilities, mental disabilities, physical disabilities, rape babies that's not going to be loved, hell, babies that's born in fucked up situations that's not going to grow to make it how they should. Is God really pulling the trigger on these babies being made? And if so, God obviously makes mistakes with some of these babies. So how you know that baby is not going to be one of these deformed, disability having children, and it'll be better off for that baby to be aborted? You see, sometimes as adults, we need to think about these type of situations. You know what I'm saying? God don't always make the best decisions or the right call. Even the Bible says that God makes mistakes. People want to, your pastors and all them say God don't make mistakes. That's bullshit, because even God recognized that he made a mistake. And that's in the Bible. Okay, so now, just like if you're sitting there trying to protect yourself and somebody trying to hurt you, so you hurt them back, you make a decision to kill somebody, but yet then say that vengeance is the Lord's. You can't have it both ways. So, no, if a child is not supposed to be having a child, okay, it's not supposed to happen. Plain and simple, my opinion. All right, so back to these comments. Shauna say controversy. Dottie say, oh, LOL. They then say, you and I have different perspectives there. I respectfully disagree, friend. All right, Adriana say, I think it's just that you have to be able to let your child talk. You may be able to talk about some stuff to your parents, but things like that might make your kids feel like they disappointed you. I know that's how I felt, and I didn't want to admit I did those things to the doctor in front of my mom at 14 years old. And then I say, I can't speak for that, but all I can do is speak about my situations and what I will do. And then she say, God never makes mistakes. I don't know what Bible you're reading in. Okay, so now, if you open up your Bible, right, and you read about the beginning of time, okay, when God created the earth, right? When God decided to spread the flood across the world and start over, the Bible says that God had, what's the right term? Because I don't want to mess this up. The Bible says that God repented. Okay? You only repent when you admit that you make a mistake. Okay? So now, the Bible says, King James Version, that God repented when he realized the wickedness in the earth. And so that's when he decided to send the flood waters. If you don't know your Bible, I eager you to pick it up and read it. Okay? Please do not come on here speaking on God and you do not know what you're talking about. Because I will teach you something. Okay? Open the King James Version. Okay? Which everybody has. All right? It's in there. God repented. And then he decided to do what he did. All right. You do, once again, you only repent when you do something wrong. All right. So now, next comment. Oh, matter of fact, I want to go back up. We got to go back up because Adriana had asked the question before we even started all this. And Adriana asked, how do you deal with work-related rumors? I got a promotion at work and been hearing I did things to the bosses to get it. I know I didn't, but people are spreading it. Look, my opinion, let them motherfuckers talk. Fuck them. Long as you got your promotion and you got your money and you doing what you got to do, keep getting your money and fuck what they talking about. All right, so Dottie say, I used to be an elder, so I am intricately familiar with the Bible. Right now, you are getting aggressive. God makes no mistakes, period. No, I'm not getting aggressive. I just don't like when people try to sit and they say they know the Bible, but then clearly show that they don't know the Bible. Okay, so now if you say God makes no mistakes, why would he repent about making the earth? Answer me that. Since you was an elder, right? See, look, I wasn't an elder, I wasn't a deacon, I was a church member, okay? But I studied what I feel I need to know. Okay. You're not just a person cannot just come and tell me something about religion or the Bible or something and not research it. Okay. So now, if you can tell me why God will repent on making the earth the way he did, then okay, so now, Miss Dottie, if you go to Jeremiah 26:13 or 1 Chronicles 21:15 and Joel 2:13 says God repented. Okay. God repented of the punishment that he was going to send because the people repented. Now, it's clear to go to them books that says God repented. All right. If you need to look up what repented means, go ahead and look that up. Okay. Okay, so now, once again, you say he repented the punishment, but yet you say he don't make no mistakes, but clearly he felt that he made a mistake with that punishment. Right or wrong? Am I right or am I wrong? If he says that, now you just said that he repented the punishment, but he don't make no mistakes. So why would he repent the punishment? Think about it. See, you contradicting your own self. Not being hostile, but he don't make no mistakes, but he feel that he made the wrong choice on the punishment. So obviously he feel that he made a mistake. Come on now. You gotta come on now. And the punishment was for the whole world. He ain't just punished 3 people. He punished everything. So, come on, you contradicting yourself. And that's the problem. See, and that's the problem with Christianity, right? Let's get down to it. That's the problem with Christianity, because y'all contradict yourselves way too much. Okay? So, oh my God. No, you're contradicting yourself. You pulled up a scripture to justify how he repented for creation. He did not. So, who did he punish then? Who did he feel sorry for punishing? Who did he feel that he punished wrongly? If you don't mind me asking, what punishment did he feel that was wrong? Answer me that question. Was it just one person or was it everybody? Okay, because he sent the flood and wiped out everybody, but then because he punished everybody, obviously, and he felt that he made a mistake. But yeah, we could talk about this offline if you want to. We could do that because yeah, I'll teach you some things that you obviously missing. Y'all Christians, y'all something else. Bro. Yeah, stick to your original claim. You said out of your mouth that he repented for created. He did not. You know what? You're somewhat right. I did say the wrong term, but it still stands that he made a mistake. That the moral of the story is that he felt that he made a mistake. Okay. That's the moral of the story. You say he don't make mistakes, but he felt he made a mistake with his punishment. Okay. He felt that he felt his whole creation, that everything was corrupted. He felt that the things that he created was corrupted. So he punished everything by wiping out everything. But then he felt that he made a mistake and he repented for it. If that ain't basically the same thing, then I don't. But like I say, y'all Christians, y'all make up y'all own rules. All right, so Dottie say I don't need to be taught anything, but I am always open to positive discourse only. Hey, you know what? Honestly, I ain't even gonna talk more about it if you ain't trying to learn nothing. If you feel that you don't need to be taught nothing, then hey, you obviously okay. Yeah, shit. You trying to speak out of a Bible that contradicts its own goddamn self. This shit. The Bible contradicts. Nigga, there's 3 different stories of the resurrection of Christ, but yet Christians hold on to it so toughly. Yeah, shit. Look, hey, bro, I gotta admit, I love when they do this right here. I love when they get mad at me because so they want to shout me out and just FYI, it's not just Cornelius Coleman's podcast, it's our podcast. Thank you very much. Get the fuck on. Next. This shit. Silly ass motherfucker. Hey, I love that. Hey, motherfuckers, you see, you try to teach somebody some shit and they get mad. This shit. Go on about your business. This shit. Don't worry, Miss Dottie. I'll always be here. Good night. Shit, she running away our goddamn people. Anywho, let's go to the next topic.
Let's do it.
All right, health versus wealth. What do y'all find to be more important in life, health or versus wealth?
Shit. It should be health easily, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can live a healthy life, you know what I'm saying, you don't necessarily got to be wealthy. You know what I'm saying? If you can live a healthy life, and I think that's better than being wealthy, but fuck around and being sick every other month or going through some shit.
Right. But see, I come up with this question because I really like, even myself, I say majority of people that sit and chooses wealth over health. Like we all get up, go to jobs that we really don't want to, that stress us out, that puts us in a bad mood, that we just hate going to, but we know we got to go to it in order to pay bills, in order to gain our finances. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you could find a job that you're happier with, but you make less money, would you pick that over the job where it pays you more money, but you stressed out? How y'all feel about it? How would y'all go about it? What is y'all?
I don't want to work. I don't want to go to work every day to a job that stresses me out. I don't care really. I can't. If we talking about some long-term shit, because when I get a job, I'll be there. I'll be at that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Years, decade, more, whatever. I can't be going to work every day stressed out. And the way I work every day, every motherfucking day, I can't do that all. So I take the lesser amount pay job that's wonderful as fuck over a higher paying job that's stressful as fuck every day. I like to work and be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I'm stressful at work, I feel like I wouldn't be able to give my full potential to that shit. So I'm not gonna be looking like I'm not gonna be showing no value to myself. You know what I'm saying? So I take the other route. I can't be stressed out every day, man. Like right. It could be a stressful moment here and there throughout the day of a shift or something, but like having a whole stressful day all the time, that could be much. That could turn out to be much.
I agree. I agree with that.
I wouldn't mind a little coin, man. I wouldn't mind a little wealthy coin, man.
Right. See, like I know, like me personally, is like when I first started this job and like learning new shit, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed my job and shit. But then once I didn't like dealing with unclogging toilets and dealing with nasty ass sinks and shit and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I find disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? It's like, but yet I don't want to just take any job or like, you know what I'm saying, something that's gonna make me feel happier, be with a less pay, because I have bills. Like if my budget is set up here, and that's with me penny pitching, right? And that, you know what I'm saying, the job that I have now is keeping me on track with that. I don't want to take a job that's going to be paying me this and I'm not able to cover my budget. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got to suck up the bullshit and the stress that I got to deal with in order to cover that differential. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you battle with that determination? You know what I'm saying? Knowing, all right, let me leave this in order to go here and be happier rather than being stressed out, but my bills are paid. All right, let's see.
I'd rather go to a job that pays less but makes me happy than a job that pays more but stresses me out. I made that decision to be a security guard over getting $18.20 an hour at the cheese factory.
Right. See, now, I applaud you on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit. The fact that you made that decision, that's a strong one to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people can't do it. Like, the cheese makes shit. When I worked at the cheese factory, shit, I hated working at the cheese factory, shit. The way, like, because I was always angry at that motherfucker because I had stupid ass supervisors and they had stupid ass supervisors, which only made shit worse. You know what I'm saying? I hated how they used to dictate our schedules and times and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, I used to go in that motherfucker always pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Just waking up knowing that I got to go to this motherfucking place was a pain in the ass. Only thing that was great was that I had cool ass people up there that I used to fuck with. Besides that, the actual job and what's going on, I used to hate that shit. And then knowing that I'm making this bullshit that people gonna be eating on, I felt morally wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing that we mixing this old ass cheese with this new cheese and fucking cheese sitting out for hours and shit, knowing it's getting nasty, being mixed in and recooked and pushed out to the world. I felt morally wrong about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the money was good. Shit, the money was good as a motherfucker. Shit, but you know, once again, I picked wealth over health. It's shit. But
Chasing them coins.
chasing them coins. Did Gianna say I was physically getting sick at the cheese factory? Right. Hey, and I remember that shit. Oh shit, I remember. And shit, that cheese factory had motherfuckers up there stressed out and shit. It was a nasty place, man, a nasty situation. And shit. All right. What else you got for the good people?
All right, moving on.
Subscribe to the Conversation Room podcast on YouTube.
I love that commercial. That's a good ass commercial. That's one of our commercials, y'all, that Mr. King Coleman came up with himself. Over there working hard on our engineering and our promotions and creativity TTs. Shit. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Good shit. And you're on mute again, motherfucker.
To the Conversation Room podcast.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah, Adriana say exactly, but after a while I couldn't do it anymore. Right, yeah. I'm glad you got up out of there. I'm glad you got up out of there. I know the money was great, but I'm glad you got up out of there, my friend. And shit, should nobody be dealing with that weird shit. Except for them weird motherfuckers who love it. Shit. We know who them weird motherfuckers are. I ain't gonna say no names, but
All right, y'all. We gonna go on to our next one. This one a little bit. This one a little fun. Kind of curious. What's something you wish you could record yourself doing that you've never been recorded before? Give me something good, man.
well, like something I've done or something that I want to do.
Like either one that you never, but something that you ain't, that you want to just see yourself doing, like you want to watch yourself doing, that you ain't never been filmed doing before.
All right, so for my eyes or for the world, because it's like, you know what? I'm gonna just put my first choice to the back burner because I'm gonna get myself in trouble. So I want to record myself. I want to record myself on a high-speed chase riding a horse.
Hell no.
Is ever not like for real, like look, look. I like because I'm a Western. I like Westerns, right? I like Westerns, and the shit used to be hella dope to me when the motherfucker sitting there on his horse, with a big ass gang behind him on their horses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Chasing his ass down. You know what I'm saying? A horse sitting there hitting corners and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want. I want to be on a high speed chase on a horse.
A high speed chase on a horse. That's I feel you, Adrian. I want to know that first one because that one was weird. Now I really want to know the first one.
Nah, man.
My shit ain't that extreme like that, man. I always wonder what it looked like when I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? I like from the motherfucker that's riding behind me when I'm driving. Always want to wonder what it looked like from their point of view, me driving. You know what I'm saying? I always wondered that because, like, and when I'm driving, sometimes I'll be driving, I'll be feeling like, damn, I'm drifting a little bit. I ain't on no lines or nothing, but I'll be feeling like, all right, I'm drifting. I'm favoring the left side a little more. All right, or I'm favoring the right. Like, I'll be feeling like that when I'm driving sometimes, but I wonder what it looked like from the motherfucker that's driving behind me. Do they be thinking like, this motherfucker can't drive, man? Or is that just some regular feeling shit? Like, I don't know. Like, I wonder. I wonder when a motherfucker going around me, if they going around me with an attitude, you know what I'm saying? Or are they just going around me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know that type of shit.
Well, seeing how you drive, I could tell you now, the view of being behind you driving would be the same view of you driving behind some old ass lady.
Man, get the fuck out of here,
man.
I don't speed nothing like that, but I at least drive at the speed limit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like old people, you drive the speed limit. Normal motherfuckers drive 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit. Your ass right there.
It depends on what type of road I'm in, what type of road I'm on, and it depends on what the traffic actually doing. I definitely don't want to be the fastest motherfucker on the road.
I do.
But I'm gonna keep up with traffic though.
Man, look, I be in my regular. Look, I be in my regular ass work trucks, speeding like a motherfucker. And shit, the transmission going out on that damn thing and everything. But guess what? I don't care, nigga. We gonna race this bitch till the wheels fall off. All right, Adriana say, why did I know the first thing you were going to say, Emery? Because we birthday twinsies. We here. We know each shit. We here.
We here, skis.
It's true. You my buddy. That's why. Hey, I'm just saying. You know, I feel like that would be. I feel like that'd be a great. Like the first thing, I feel like that'd be a great recording, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, get Bree ass in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, man, if you in the comments right now and you rocking with us right now, man, before we end it, before we get to the end of this road, man, tag a friend in the comments right now and tell them to come rock with the Conversation Room podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We on here talking our shit for the time, and come join us and join in on these great conversations that we having.
Yeah.
So if you comment now, tag a friend and tell them to tap in.
I already done pissed off my person for the quarter, so yeah, I try to piss off one person per quarter. It ain't my. Well, I don't try to. It just happens that way, you know. Well, and I hate when motherfuckers try to. I hate when motherfuckers try to sound smart and shit, but yet they not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck on. Now I'm about to run your stupid ass off for sounding stupid. Don't challenge me. All right. So Adriana say our birthday is coming up too. What are we gonna do? We going to Ward ass, Adriana. That's what we doing. We going to Ward ass and we getting drunk and we getting fucked up in Mexico. That is what we doing. Okay.
Yes.
And shit. That's what we doing. We're going to Mexico and getting fucked up. And shit. And I just recently found out that you don't need your passport as long as your ID has to list star on there. So we in there, Adriana. We in there. About to go have some real tequila.
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 Yes, baby. Y'all better be safe too, man.
Yeah, of course. Shit.
Play no games. Play no games.
No, like we going with motherfuckers who done been there a few times and shit, so they know where to go. They know the ins and outs, who to speak to, who not to speak to, and all that type of shit. So,
all right, let's do a quick backtrack. Let's do a quick backtrack to the first topic, M. Gizzle. Throw the first topic back up there. Let's just run it back.
Well, Adriana funny as well. She say, I want to know how I look walking away from someone. You know the old saying, I hate to see you leave, but I love to see you walk away. Hey, no. Me and Austin to fuck somebody up. Don't get nobody stabbed. All right. Shit. Austin already drive around with a skull on his car and shit. Don't turn somebody into a real victim. Shit. Oh shit, that's funny. All right, so next, Adriana funny for that one. All right, next question is a high credit score as important as it seems? as somebody who's always had a low credit score, I'm gonna say, I don't know.
It's important. It's important, man. High credit score definitely has its value. It's not. It definitely has its value. It's a gift and a curse. Cause you can ruin your life with a high credit score, but at the same time, you can obtain nice things with a high credit score. You know what I'm saying? If you handle your business properly, you'll be able to hold on to those things. But it's important. I don't know how much it seems as important as people think it is. I don't know, but it has its importance. It is important to have a high credit score.
I feel both ways. Like one part of me feel like I said, like I've never had a high credit score. You know what I'm saying? Like my shit always been down in the dumps due to student loans and being married and both co-signing on shit and bills that I done skipped out on and shit. It's like my shit always been fucked up. But at the same time, there's never been something that I wanted and haven't been able to get. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I've actually wanted and went out to get, I've been able to get. But I know now with what I'm trying to do and like what me and you was talking about earlier before we started the show, like as far as buying a house and shit, I know that realtors and shit, they look at your credit score. You know what I'm saying? They look at how your credit looks and shit. So it's like, right. But then I feel like if money talks, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you do have a low credit score, but you go in there with at least a quarter of the asking price, they're going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? If they see that you got an income plus the money, they're going to give it to you regardless of what your credit look like. You know what I'm saying? Then like part of me feel like a high credit score just sets you up as a target. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's when they start pushing, oh, just get this with your credit card or just get this off your credit. Next thing you know, you knee high in debt and shit. So
that's why I say it's a gift and a curse. You fuck it up, you can use it recklessly, you can find yourself in a fucked up situation. But like again, it allows you to be able to attain good things easier than the average person.
So like Adriana, she say, I don't know about that. We're buying a piece of land, own both cars, both motorcycles, and we own the trailer we live in. But both our credit scores are bad. So, right, exactly. Like you could still own what you want with a fucked up credit score. All the credit score, like I feel like a high credit score just really, like I say, just put a target on you and shit. And set you up to be able to get shit off of your credit, but yet trying to, once you get it on your credit or once you get what you trying to get because of your off your credit score, you're going to be paying the price, the asking price, plus interest. So it all varies. DeQuay say, what's good, bro? Sorry I'm late. What up, boy?
It's all good.
Right. Thanks for tapping in regardless.
Yes, sir.
Right, yeah. See, so it's like shit. I don't feel like a high credit score is that big of a necessity that they make it out to be. It's a good thing to have. Like I feel like it's a good thing to have just to say that, just to be able to say I got a high credit score, but besides that, it's like shit. I see motherfuckers with good ass credit in the same boat I'm in. Shit, like, yeah, you could go get a car off the lot, off of your credit. You ain't got to pay as much as I do, But about time you pay that interest and all that shit, while me, I just got to save up the money that they asking for and give them that. It's like, I probably end up paying less than what you're paying. Shit. Because I'm going to just save up all the money that they asking for to pay for the situation, while you go put it on your credit and have to pay interest and all this extra shit. So it is what it is. The Quay say, if you got the grind, you can pay cash. Right, exactly. Cash beats everything. Cash beats all this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hell, you could go to the lot. Car costs $30,000, but if you drop $20,000 on the goddamn thing, you walking up out of there with the car paid off and shit because it's cash. Everybody love cash. Shit. Look at the motherfucking. Look, you go to the gas station. Shit, they charging more to use a debit and credit card than cash. Shit, you pay with gas like $3.17 with cash, but then you pay with a credit card or a debit card, it's $3.20. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on how you look at it and what you do with it. And like you say, if you got that grind, then you good to go.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a little bit of both.
Nah, you can't use both. You got to pick one or the other, motherfucker.
Just I got it.
That's a cop out. You copping out. Don't be copping out. Yeah, shit.
No, I already said that I believe it's important. I can't put a cap on how important it is. I wouldn't go to the extreme to say it's majorly important, but I think it is an asset to it's a great asset to have.
Right. All right. The Quay say using credit is just prolonging the debt you owe. Right. It's like you still got to pay the shit off regardless. Like okay, like take my student loans for instance, right? Like right now, I'm in for my student loans for a lot of dollars, right? But I'm good though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, say if I want to fix my credit score and pay them bitches off, right? And then I pay them off, but then as soon as I get them paid off, I die. I'm dead, right? Or I could keep my fucking student loan debt, save up that money that could go to that, and die, and then that money go to my kids instead. I can't pass my good credit to my kids, but I can pass on that money that will get me to a good credit score, if that makes any sense to y'all. You know what I'm saying? If that makes, you know, yeah, shit. Yeah.
You dig it?
Yeah, shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I plan on paying off my student loans one day, shit. No time soon. Well, it's too much, shit.
I am proud to say that I have done that by force, but it got completed.
Right. See, like matter of fact, yeah, like me and you, for instance, right? You paid off your student loans. I still got mine. We collected our student loans at the same exact time, right? But now, if you look at it, we still in the same goddamn boat. Shit, you get your taxes, I get my taxes, and shit, freaking, there's no difference except for that shit's still on my credit and it's not on yours. It's shit. Yeah. So
I feel you though.
All right,
shout out to them Detroit Lions, man. Gang, man. Shout out to the Detroit Lions, man.
Hey, look.
That out in the atmosphere.
I lost 2 times Sunday. I lost 2 times. First off, that one stupid ass point, that shit had me all the way pissed off.
I know it
right?
did.
That shit had me all the way. But then not only that, but I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and I mean not Buffalo. I went to Hooters. Went to Hooters and shit, and ordered these ghost pepper hot wings. Right. Cleaned off my hands. Went to go take a piss. Lost again. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Lost again. That shit, all bad. All bad.
Damn.
You
Sorry to hear that, brother.
Man. Let me just say, don't touch sensitive areas after eating ghost pepper hot wings. Anything?
I think people know that. I think people know. You know that.
But I clean my hands off though. That's the thing. I wipe them bitches. But yeah, no.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga, once my hands fingers been hot, nigga, I had to go to the bathroom and had to just lean over the toilet because I don't even want to.
Man,
I know. No. That shit burn when it get in your eye.
And then I want to say, the Raider fans that was in that bitch, fuck all of them. Look, it don't make no motherfucking sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I got my Elway jersey on. You know what I'm saying? I got my Bronco hat on. You know what I'm saying? There was a dude, you know what I'm saying, on the way. And I don't know how this dude ended up surrounded by Raider fans and shit, but he had his Davis jersey on and shit. You know what I'm saying? We dapped up and hugged and shit before I went to the bathroom. But the whole time going to the motherfucking thing, as soon as I hit this little section of Raider fans, boy, you would swear up and down I was actually playing in the game. Because I got booed. I got the Raiders chant. Nigga, everything them fans could think of to antagonize a motherfucker, they did that shit. I damn near pulled out my Vegas ID like, bitch, I still won, bitch. My city still won. Fuck y'all. But as a true Vegas native, I don't claim the Raiders. We don't claim them motherfuckers. Bree, what up? Yeah. But then leaving out that motherfucker and going back to my table, same shit. Boo, boo, Raiders, and all that extra bullshit. Then leaving to go home. The game was over for about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The game was over. These motherfuckers just sticking around just to boo motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then they sitting right next to the fucking door and shit. So like you can't escape these motherfuckers. It's like 6 or 7 of these motherfuckers. Even the women is going crazy. Raiders. You know what I'm saying? And first thought of the game, fuck you bitches. But you can't say that because it's all in love and fun of the game and shit. But it's like, really, I'm sitting there thinking like, fuck you bitches. This shit. Nigga bitches and female bitches. Fuck you bitches. But, you know what I'm saying? It's all in the love of the game. And shit. The quad say Detroit stand up. Hey, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I was rooting against y'all motherfuckers, right? I checked in, look, I went in, looked at the half, like, when I checked the score at halftime, y'all was losing. I'm like, hell yeah, these motherfuckers about to lose. Fuck these niggas, right? Man, look at here.
You thought.
That's what a nigga get for thoughting instead of thinking.
For thoughting instead of thinking.
You know. Man. But no, salute to Detroit though. Salute to Detroit. I'm glad that y'all done made a strong comeback. Cause y'all had years of being complete donkey ass. So salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Thank you motherfuckers. One stupid ass point.
We're gonna try to keep this train rolling. Shit, we won by one stupid ass point, so shit. I'll take that.
It is. And freaking Russ, man, look, Russ needs to just go ahead and focus on being a family man. Just go ahead and focus on being a family man. We need a quarterback. Somebody that's going to actually build chemistry, somebody that's actually going to glue this shit together, man, because I'm not going to put all the blame on him, but the way Carr did that fourth quarter, when how every motherfucking pass was connecting, that's how Russ was supposed to be doing. That's how Russell was supposed to be throwing that goddamn ball. There's no reason for this sorry motherfucker to be throwing his ball away and shit like that. This stinking ass bastard. But this ain't a sports show today. We talking about real life shit. Fuck them. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, y'all know M. Gizzle good for his rants.
Man, look.
Ain't nothing like it.
Look, I already had my rant for today. I already had my
Wait
rant.
to hear him rant about these motherfucking deer ratchets around this bitch. I don't know.
Look.
Just waiting.
Man, look. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been around any ratchets. I don't know what ratchets doing in the world nowadays and shit. Even Christine Rock is fucking got her baby at church and getting the baby blessed and shit. Like, she ain't even doing ratchet shit. I'm not around no ratchet shit. Like, I need some ratchetism in my life. See, when I was back at home, you know what I'm saying, just going to the store to get a cigar and shit, there's a whole bunch of ratchet shit going on. I'm not around no ratchets, man. Yeah, shit.
You gotta tap into your creative gene, your creative lobe up there. You gotta tap into that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to just create something and it's not really beneficial to the ratchets. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to make a rant to the ratchets that don't really apply to the ratchets. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that I could, like, the shit that I could think of is from like early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Or a few years ago or shit. They probably didn't change their ways. They probably didn't seen a couple of my dear ratchets and changed their ways and shit. Ratchets probably not even shaving this side of their head while this side is, you know what I'm saying, all nice and purty and shit. You feel me? And they looking like two different people sucking dick and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ratchets probably ain't even doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if these ratchet bitches still out here fucking selling positive pregnancy tests. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of selling.
Yeah.
I came across a conversation, man. And it was a chick post that shit went viral too, by the way. She had said something like, it don't make no sense for a person that's not selling stamps to sell somebody some stamps when they can just give it to them. Like, if you got 100 stamps and I should be able to give you $100 just for those 100 stamps. Since you ain't selling them anyway, but you just got a lot of them, but you ain't selling them, you shouldn't give them to me at selling prices. If I'm paying for some stamps, basically. It was something like that, man. And it was like 1,000 and something comments, and they was just like going in and shit.
You know what? I actually seen this on. I seen that post on Salute to Cone G. You know what I'm saying? I seen that shit on Cone G Facebook and shit, where the motherfuckers like there ain't no problem with giving a person $300 cash for $300 in food stamps. because it's the same thing. Look, just like I said on that post, it's not the same thing. Okay? It's not. It's not the same thing, and here's why. Just like I said on there. In some states, they don't charge taxes on certain food items with food stamps, right? So now, if you go in the store with $300 cash and you sit there and tally up $300 in food, you go in there and tally up $300 in food, you still got them taxes you got to take care of. So that 300 that you just put into your calculator as far as just reading off 425 for this, 325 for that, 519 for this, right? Say if you go in there and do all that, right? You just type in the cash, right? The price on the price tag, right? And you come up with a square root of 300, okay?
William, thank you for tapping in.
When you get to the cash register, they're going to ring up that 300, but then they're going to add the taxes. But yet, if you do that same thing with food stamps, you're going to get that exact same amount of food at $300 exact. Know what I'm saying? So really, you paying more with cash than you are with food stamps. So a motherfucker who sit there and say, oh, for my $300 in food stamps, I want $300 in cash, go kill yourself. Go find the biggest bridge and jump off that motherfucker head first with no helmet on. Okay? Because you are trying to rob the fucking system. Dear Ratchets, how you hoes doing? For you little baby hair not laying down, slick talking some bitches that want dollar for your food stamps. Bitch, that's why the government is making you motherfuckers have to get up and work for your food stamps now. Because you raggedy motherfuckers then sold your motherfucking food stamps so goddamn much that they catching on to your stupid asses. They catching on to your stupid ass not working, thinking that you're going to forever just sit and be on welfare and food stamps and all this other shit while the working man got to spend their hard-earned money to get what they need to survive. While you bitches out here giving blowjobs but don't want to go work a real job and just collecting food stamps. Little buckethead ass bitch. That's all I got to say to you raggedy motherfuckers. Y'all make me motherfucking sick. That's all I got to say. That's all.
Well, there you
That's
have
all.
it. See how easy that came a pass. You know what I'm saying? Just with a you see what two guys from the ghetto could do with just a little bit of opportunity. Two guys from the ghetto with just a little bit of opportunity, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We can make a masterpiece.
Man, cause these bitches, man, they really wanna work the system and shit, man, and that shit ain't right, man. That shit ain't right. This shit. It's like, and then it's like, bitch, you getting food stamps for free. You ain't doing shit for them. Know what I'm saying? You getting free fucking money. So why the fuck do you think you should get dollar for something that you ain't working for? A motherfucker that's going out to work for his money gotta pay you the same amount? Nah, fuck you. Yeah, shit. Look, I'm guessing we had a whole bunch of ratchets on board because Dear Ratchets came on and shit. We start talking about ratchets losing their food stamps and them bitches got up out of there like roaches when the lights come on. And shit. Why? Oh shit, he's supporting us losing our food stamps. Let's go. Yeah, bitch.
We got one more question to go, man, but before we go.
Ike, we have the whole day to play Xbox. Mom and Dad are leaving.
Maybe later, okay?
But what are you watching?
All right. Have you ever lied to somebody about their sex game? Fair enough question.
Damn, that's stupid. Because I got a stupid answer for that.
Subscribe to the Conversation Room podcast on YouTube.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Hey, you want to know what I just realized that was extremely beautiful about that commercial?
What are you watching?
Have you ever lied to somebody about their sex game?
Y'all see the Bronco shit that was in the background right there, you know what I'm saying? That was all set up. Y'all see that Bronco? And then did y'all see when the motherfucking fireball and the smoke went up? Y'all see that Bronco orange burning through and bursting into the Conversation Room logo? See, that's that Bronco shit right there, man. Let's go, Broncos. Shit. Look. You know what? See, that's my partner right there. My partner made that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Mr. King motherfucking Coleman. Secret Bronco fan. He don't want to admit it, though.
All right, man, whatever. We about to hit the last one up, man. The last one we got up in here. Let's see what it is. Let's go, man.
All right.
At what point should you consider having kids? Shit.
If you Dottie kids, make sure you grown, cause she making her 12-year-olds have kids, cuz. So look.
Shit, man. Look, I don't know, man. When you ready, shit. Hopefully you fully ready, so you ain't bringing another person into a struggling life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shit. You ready? Like for me, I had children before my original life plan of having kids, like a few years before. You know what I'm saying? So, but once I had my first one, it was like, well, shit, I'm cool with having another baby. And then till I didn't get cool with having another baby no more. So shit, I guess it just feel like whenever you're ready. I don't think it's no certain time. Whenever you, but hopefully you decide to do that when everything is in a decent enough order for you to be able to do that with as many problems as possible. But yeah, shit. If you talk about mistake-free having kids life, you know what I'm saying? Like say we talk about no mistake babies, every kid that could be born can be planned. I think majority of the people probably would probably start having their kids in their mid-20s. I say mid to mid, that 5-year span between 25 to 30. I feel like a high percentage of people, if it was going by planned births, I think it'd be a high percentage in that frame right there.
See, me, I would say 30 to 35 because I feel like from 20 to 25, you just now really starting to get into and enjoy your adulthood.
I agree.
I mean, like you can't even drink until you're 21. Well, at least you're not supposed to, but you know, but you're not supposed to drink if you're going off for legal and all this. You're not even allowed to drink until you're 21. So between 21 and 25, that's 4 years to like really enjoy the club life and do your thing and shit. Really enjoy. Yay! I'm finally an adult. You know what I'm saying? And then from there until 30, that's when you should be really focusing on your career path and really nailing down holding a career rather than just jumping from job to job and settling for a paycheck. You should really be focused on where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hit 30, I feel like that's when you should know where you want to be. Like realistically, I know myself, I'm well into my 30s and I'm still not even sure on what career I want to have and all this other shit. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, making career changes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shit happens, life happens where things don't really go as planned. But really, like with this coming right here, as far as in a perfect world, you know what I'm saying? 30 to 35 should be where you already have, where you're already rolling into your real career. Your living situation is strong, and you know that you can support a family. You know what I'm saying? That way, you have a child at 30. About time you 50, that child is 20 years old and ready to move on and start their adulthood. So it's like you still useful, youthful enough to enjoy raising your child, playing with them, and you know what I'm saying, doing things like that until, like I said, you hit 50, where it's like your body start breaking down on you, arthritis kicking in, but it don't matter because shit, your child is an adult now. You know? But that's my opinion on it. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? You know what I mean? We ain't had no y'all ain't threw y'all opinions out there in a minute now. How about some of them opinions, yeah?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And of course, you know, I'm always gonna rep my squad, bro. I'm always gonna rep my boys, man. I'm a Bronco fan for life, man.
Definitely do that, man.
Gang, gang. Bronco gang, gang. A lot of motherfuckers don't understand how I became a Bronco fan. Shit, I don't even understand it sometimes. Shit, it was just, as a child, I was just drawn to them and shit, man. It's like,
Just a team that you've been fucking with.
right. You know what I'm saying? I could have been a fan of anybody, shit. I'm born and raised in Vegas, so we could have picked anybody, you know what I'm saying? But it was just always Broncos for me, man. It was destined.
Hopefully y'all get y'all week 2 win, man. We looking forward to getting our week 2 win. We can't wait till Sunday so we can get this shit cracking.
Yeah, man. Week 2, we in there, man. Week 2, we got week 2, man. I ain't even worried about week 2. Shit, let me brush this down. Know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get wavy again, y'all. And I'm trying to get wavy so when I'm 50, I could be waved up.
Baby.
Shit, you know. Oh, shit. Oh, I slipped and went the wrong direction.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached that point of the show. We are about to get ready to close this thing out. We appreciate everybody that was rocking with us today. We appreciated everybody that shared the podcast up, hit like on the stream. If you still here and you ain't did it, do so now, please. You got a little time. Still share this bitch up, still hit like on the stream. And we appreciate it. Oh, we do got an announcement to make.
We got a comment too.
What we got?
Adriana says she feel like 20s because, for example, our third child will turn 21 and I'll be 44. I'll be young and be able to keep up with him. Right. See, look. Right. See, that's a good age to be. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Just fuck around. Y'all gonna bump into each other at the club and shit. Yeah. Hey, speaking of the club.
That's my daddy.
Hey.
That's my mama. That's my daddy.
All right. So I got a question for y'all, right? I recently went to the club and shit on Saturday, right? And matter of fact, I got 2 questions, right? I have 2 questions, right? First off, do y'all feel that song "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" and "I'm a Barbie Girl in the Barbie World"? Do y'all feel like those 2 songs should be played at the club, right? Now, second question, right? If a person feel that they need to send spies, to send people to spy on somebody they're dating at their friend's birthday at the club, do you feel that person even deserve to have a girlfriend or boyfriend if they feel they need to spy on the person that they're dating?
Man, if you at the point to where you spying on the motherfucker, it's some trauma there. It's some severe trauma there. And I mean, that ain't good for nobody. So I ain't gonna say that person don't deserve, because maybe that person it ain't they fault. They been through some shit. That motherfucker took them through some shit. So you know what I'm saying? I want to put no blame all on them, but they should be at the point to where they should be able to, you know what I'm saying, realize that they doing too much. You gotta do all that. If you gotta do all of that, man, that's too much, bro. That's too much. So
I fully agree.
That's a person thing. You gotta figure that shit out, because obviously this person has been fucking you over, and you know they've been fucking you over, and you don't trust them for shit. If you gotta have a motherfucker spying on them and shit, so I don't know, man. You stay. I mean, if you stay, then you gonna run up a bill with private investigators. I tell you that. But you know what I'm saying? So that's on that person. Shit. If you need a spy, you need to go somewhere else.
Right. I feel like if you need to spy on a person, you just need to get a mail order bride or groom, whatever the fuck. You need to just get you a foreigner from overseas who's going to be 100% faithful because they don't want to lose their green card or their visa. You need one of them motherfuckers. Don't try to date an American, but you feel like you got to spy on a motherfucker at the same time. Because, yeah, let me find out a motherfucker spying on me, got the spies on me. Look at here. I'm definitely going. You ain't even got to worry about me cheating, because I'm going to leave your ass from get-go. As soon as I find out you done sent motherfuckers, or I don't even have to find out that you done sent somebody. Let us jump into a relationship and you introduce me to your friends. And these the same motherfuckers I seen at the club a couple of weeks ago looking strange and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm automatically suspect, oh, okay. This why you was wondering exactly what I'm wearing, where I'm going, and what time I'm gonna be there, huh? So you can send these pack of motherfuckers to watch me and shit. Okay. Shit. All right, Adriana say, if you need a spy you don't trust and you need to work on yourself before getting into another relationship. Absolutely. Yes. If you can't trust the person you are with, then you shouldn't be with them. Period. Motherfucking period. Absolutely.
Especially if you go into those type of extremes.
Right.
You shouldn't even let it get that far.
Man. Look. The motherfuckers, boy. People crazy.
That shit could backfire on you too, though. Like on the motherfucker, like you got a spy out there thinking you about to be, and the whole time he ain't never doing shit. And you just out there spying and shit. Then let them find out that that's what you've been doing. Now you done caused some shit that probably should never been happening. So that shit can go both ways. Or your spy can give you some useful information and you can,
look,
do your business. But if you at that point, you still got to go back and look at yourself in the mirror and ask a lot of questions.
Man, this is one shit I be watching on YouTube and shit, where the dude, he had like a podcast show, and he be like, what is it? He be like, not necessarily recapping, but he be like showing this one list spy dating show shit where like where they had set a decoy up. You know what I'm saying? They had set a decoy, like the boyfriend or girlfriend. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, this my music producer, such and such and such," right? And then they'd come up with an excuse to leave. You know what I'm saying? And like the producer is like an actual actor and shit, and they just playing like the, and they start like flirting with the motherfucking shit. But I'll be watching that shit, and these motherfuckers be losing their women. These motherfuckers be really losing their women. Excuse me, like decoys sit there and yeah, give me a kiss.
Man, that ain't even the coldest shit. That ain't even the coldest shit, yo. They got a game show out here that's ruining marriages.
Oh, I believe it.
I forgot the name, but it's like you gotta answer questions to win money, basically. And it should be asking blow questions like one last episode I seen, it was a lady sitting in the chair and it had her little family over there, you know what I'm saying? A little part right there. And the host, like asking her questions like, all right, so do you want to continue? She's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So all right, back, get to the next question. And it's like, have you ever had fantasies about another man while you've been married? You know what I'm saying? And she get either choose to answer that shit to win the money to keep going, or you don't answer it, you know what I'm saying? And obviously don't win shit.
Right.
But like some of these motherfuckers be going with the shit. And they want the money so bad. And like that episode, nigga, she said, yeah. The other question was, have you ever had sex with any of your husband's friends or some shit like that? And she said, yeah. And then it was like, she telling the truth. I guess they got her hooked up. I don't know, man. That shit crazy, bro. I'm like, hell no. I done seen that shit ruin hella marriages. Like, I've seen that show like 5 times, and 3 of the times it went bad. It went left.
Right. No, I know. I seen one where the motherfucker, he offering them money and shit, like a couple will walk up, and he like switch phones.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
And it's like, me personally, I feel like the motherfucker who know they got some dirt in their phone, they off top stupid as a motherfucker for even agreeing to do the shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when a host sitting there. Okay, now go to their Instagram. Okay, now go to their Snapchat. Like, damn, you really like? Why you really trying to get a motherfucker caught up, huh? Like, damn, you said text messages. Now you going into my Snap messages and Instagram messages and TikTok messages. Like, damn, motherfucker. Like, that shit right there be blowed as hell to me. Like,
right.
Usually, like, you shouldn't even want to play with nobody relationship like that. Like, you ain't trying to help this motherfucker catch they cheating ass spouse.
Them views is a cold motherfucker, man.
Boy, hey.
Anything for them views.
Motherfuckers doing the dumbest shit for views. Shit, you got motherfuckers going up really taunting big ass buff motherfuckers at the gym and shit, doing weird shit, or taunting gang members at like real gang bangers and shit at stores and shit. Like, I seen one the other day where dude, it's this guy in the store shopping the shit. He got on all red. The little influencer dude, he walk up on him. He like, where you from? Dude like, what you mean where I'm from? He like, you heard me, where you from? And then he go on like steady, like asking him questions, like pretty much like trying to check him and shit.
Yeah.
And then dude, he like, you want to die today? And then like this the influencer asking the dude in all red, like, he like, do you want to die today? You want me to smoke you? You know what I'm saying? The dude beat his motherfucking ass and shit. But he did this shit for the fucking views. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do
Like,
this
these
stupid ass shit?
motherfuckers is real out here.
Right. Like matter of fact, I seen one today where a dude and his girlfriend, they walking down the street and like, dude walking, he got a thick ass girlfriend and shit. The influencer dude, he walked down, then like he passed it, but then turn around like, damn, your ass fat. And dude and his girl, they turn around. Dude had the burner on him, know what I'm saying? Dude had the burner, like, what the fuck you say? What you talking about? Yada, 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 yada. Like, really flashing and shit. Like, now, if you got your dumb ass shot because you trying to make a video, you deserve that shit. For that type of stupid shit. But that's all I got to say. Shit.
Yeah,
It's
man,
about that time.
Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mammals and cats and ducks and chickens and all that shit in between. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it's going to be. Oh, like I was about to say, we do got an announcement real quick. We will be changing dates, man. We'll be changing our days and our time of going live. We will let y'all know before that happens. And just stay with us, man. We gonna rock it out. That's the only announcement that I got.
Like, we will be we will be jumping into the weekend. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't got to go to work. Y'all can chill with us, talk y'all shit with us for a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? Because we know weekdays, everybody got jobs. I work on the weekdays, he work on the weekdays, y'all work on the weekdays. So it's going to be a weekend situation. Which day exactly, what time exactly, we ain't got them details worked out yet. But like my partner said, stay tuned with us. That's all I got to say. I'm your boy M. Gizzle, a.k.a. God's homie. Y'all know who that is.
I'm your boy, Mr. King Coleman, man, holding it down. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for tapping the share button. Thank y'all for tapping the like, man. Till next time, we out this mug.
Once again, it's the spin, 8 to 10 every Monday. Conversation taking place, all of it's real, some of it's funny. Kick your feet up if you like, at least you're internet connected. Twist a blunt, pour a drink simultaneously, a separate perspective with respect, being reflective with some peers. Couple hours out of your day, firing the hole and cheers. Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and talk your shit, but make it funky, cause we all gon' sniff. Signing in, King Coleman and them Gizzle. Come on and kick it for a little. Ain't no hating, we debating over topics big and little. If you're ready, let's get it. Let the greatness resume. Welcome to the conversation room. Tap in and tap share.